Today we're going to review how GlobalForms 10 from Square 9 Softworks helps to simplify patient intake in a medical records application. Square 9's unique web forms offering allows customers to web-enable any aspect of their business process without any software, driver installation, or browser plugins on the client desktop, making support and administration of the process seamless. Everything we're covering in this video is completely customizable to the user's specific needs, but GlobalForms 10 allows you to get started with an application like this right out of the box. In this example, we will start at a patient information form, where we will be completing a pre-screening for an MRI. The first step is to complete the basic patient information. While I can type everything by hand, in this scenario, my EMR software already has the relevant patient information tied to a patient ID. I'm just going to type my patient ID and press the lookup button. I can validate this information is correct and make any changes if necessary. I will add the body part to examine and move to the next step. In this step, I'm asked to complete a patient history. Notice that as I fill out the form, any yes answers automatically request additional information. Remember, the questions asked and the overall layout are entirely up to the user. Clicking Next continues the process. In this step, we will again see a checklist of questions, which is very common in medical forms. If there is ever a need to provide more information, tooltips can be provided to help guide the user. I'm also asked to visually mark where on the body any metal objects might be present. Using a mouse, stylus, or finger, I can mark that this patient has had both hip and knee replacement. Clicking Next takes us to the final step of the process. In the last step, I'm asked to sign the form. Again, mouse, stylus, or finger are all acceptable inputs depending on the device used. I'm asked to indicate who is completing the form. Notice that when the patient option is selected, the patient's name is automatically carried into the name field from the previous section. Clicking Submit will complete the process. I get a notice that the form was received and the user process is complete. Behind the scenes, GlobalForms now processes and releases the form. This could release to an electronic medical records application, a content management system like Square 9's Global Search, a cloud file repository like SharePoint or OneDrive, or in this case, to a folder structure in a file share on my network. The file is saved to my network share and automatically named with the key information from the document, in this case, patient ID and last name. When we review the file generated from this process, we now see a one-page form generated by our four-step process. The form contains all of the data provided, including the body markup and signatures.